Hello there everybody and welcome back to Costume Quest. We dropped down to the first floor after collecting the final part for the unicorn costume last time. I've gone ahead and put that onto Lucy. I hope that we'll have an opportunity to test that in battle shortly. And I might as well just get right down to it and make my way back up to the third floor. That's kind of the only area we have left in the mall to clear out. And now that I'm back up here, from this view onto the second floor, you can see that the Trollbogs down there have respawned. And I noticed this, and it was really unusual because there are no respawning enemies in this game to my knowledge. I can't think of any other instance in which this happens, and I think the reason that this is happening is because we had fought the Trollbogs with the special horns attached to them as part of a quest for the ninjas. So they might be considered like a special enemy, and you now have the opportunity to fight them in their regular form. I'm really not too sure about that, but it gives you a good excuse to go back and kind of double up on your experience and your candy and such. I'll go ahead and fight them off screen. I'm not too worried about it right now, but as I was walking around, I noticed that and thought it was really unusual. So just for as a little refresher here, we had only trick-or-treated at the one store on this floor. And we had fought a Trollbog as well. We had dropped down and grabbed the costume piece. So we're going to continue on basically from this point. We have very few stores left to trick-or-treat at. And I hope that we'll be able to test out our costumes soon. So we have 2 more stores to trick-or-treat at, and we have 1 more kid to find as part of our hide-and-seek game. So let's start kicking some monster butt. The unicorn looks really cool. You can see it there. And unfortunately, I don't think I'm really going to have much of an opportunity to show off this costume in the battle, just because it's a 3-on-2 fight. But I could show you the unicorn's basic attack. It's really similar to the knight. You just have to press a random button. And you can also see that it has the same amount of health as well. Everett and Lucy both have the same amount of health, so the unicorn and the knight have very similar stats and attacks. And we'll get to see its special, hopefully in another battle. Because 2 enemies is just way too easy for us. Go ahead and take this guy out. Stop screwing around. Ah, and we level up. Would you look at that? Well, that'll make life a little bit easier for us. We'll now be at the same level as them. We can talk to this kid here who wants a Slime Beetles Creepy Treat card. And we actually happen to have it. So we picked that up along the way, which is great. We don't have to go searching for it or backtrack. And then to the left of him, we can switch to the knight costume and go under the water to grab this chest with 50 pieces of candy. Gonna switch back to the robot here. And as we make our way to the right, there's a very easy to miss chest that's hidden underneath that bat banner in the background with another 50 pieces of candy. And at this next store, we have a fight. It's too much to ask for to just have the last 2 stores with the adults giving us candy. The good news about having to do a fight, though, is that this is probably going to be a good chance for us to see the unicorn's special attack. I guess we'll start by attacking the Grubbin. It doesn't really matter, we'll probably be left with the Bruiser at the end of the day anyways, just because it has the most health. And I'm already noticing a little bit of a difference in the fight just by leveling up last time. It's still going to take us quite a few turns to take down this group, but it's really amazing how much even one level makes a difference in this game. Our specials are all loaded up and ready to go, so I'm going to skip the missile barrage and just attack normally. I don't think we're going to be able to take this guy out even if I had used it, but I don't want to risk it. We now can see the special and the unicorn, so let's do it. You have the option to select a party member, and the unicorn has healing abilities, so you'll want to pick a party member that is missing a little bit of health if you want to test out the ability to get the maximum effects. So obviously the only party member missing a lot of health is Ren. And you can see there that the unicorn costume provides a full heal back to full, which is pretty amazing. And Ren was not incapacitated in this battle. Had she been dead, the unicorn would also have revived her with full health. And it's the only costume in the game that has the ability to do that. So the unicorn is really, really helpful. I can see a kid here, and it looks like she's hiding, so I think she's our final hide-and-seek child here. And indeed she is, look at that. So we should get our upgrade and our quest finish as well. We are just raking in the experience at this rate. We got another Trollbog here to fight. He stands in our way of getting to our last store, which is kind of annoying. I could try and sneak past him, but I guess I will just wait. I probably don't even really need the preemptive strike, but it's so just ingrained in me to try and get it by default. I don't actually find myself using the unicorn a lot. I think it's mostly due to the nature of this game. It has a relatively easy difficulty setting. If you don't skip fights and you do all the side quests, then there's no reason that you should be struggling a lot with this game. There are a couple of really tough boss fights, and it does require strategy, like using different stamps and different costumes and things like that, but we probably won't be using the unicorn again after this level until the end of the game. I might keep the unicorn for our next boss fight, but we'll probably have to put it away after this level for a little while. But that's not really unusual. We have a lot of costumes that I don't really use. I tend to stick with my favorites. But the unicorn is a really, really good costume to use because it's got some really good stats. And even if you're not using the healing abilities of it, it has pretty decent attack power and whatnot. So here's our final store. And as an adult, hallelujah, We can just take our candy and run. And the gate is open. Excellent. So that gives us our all clear to head towards the gate so we can leave the level. And we're pretty much finished with this level. I think we only have one more kid to talk to. Everett? Are you alright, friend? Okay, I have never seen that happen. I don't think I've ever had a character get stuck. Anyways, as I was saying, I think we've pretty much cleaned house. Like I said, I will be back later to fight some of these Trobogs. I'm not gonna make you guys watch me fight any more stuff that you don't have to watch me fight. We do a lot of that already. I'm just checking my log here. It doesn't appear that I've missed anything. We got all our costumes, we did our hide and go seek. And it appears that I already turned the quest in to this kid, so I must have gotten ahead of myself. I apologize for that. I don't think I returned his card to him on screen. It must have been something I did off screen, but anyways, that's it. This level is pretty much all said and done now. And if you return back to the train station, you'll see that the sarcophagi, or the coffins, or whatever you want to call them, have now opened. The one on the left side has actually opened for us. So let's go ahead and hop in. That was kind of trippy and convenient. Indeed. Alright, so we have unlocked fast travel. So by jumping into that coffin there, we were able to come back to the first level. And so you're able to do anything you might have missed in this first level before moving on. And that's a really, really nice system to have. They don't punish you too greatly if you've forgotten something and you want to go back for it, or if you want to do some more fighting, if you miss some enemies or something like that. And the same goes for this level. If you forget anything in this level, then we'll have the option to warp back here later. It is easier just to do everything as you go along so you don't have to backtrack, but that's one of the things I like about this game, is that it doesn't punish you too swiftly if you make a mistake or forget something. That's pretty much it for this area, and I guess also for this video. I'm going to take some time before we go through the gate and fight our boss to prepare, because it's a doozy. And we have lots and lots of options as to how we want to tackle it. We've got lots of costumes at this point and lots of stamps. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to meet you guys right back here in the next video. I'll go ahead and just make a manual save for the heck of it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope that I will be seeing you next time.